Today we're listening a horror story. This story is about a black magic. A horror story of a witch doctor's secret cave. Home horror stories: The Dark Web of Black Magic. A horror story of a witch doctor's secret cave. The Dark Web of Black Magic. A horror story of a witch doctor's secret cave. Pretty Leaks, 20th October 2023. Rajesh was a young and ambitious journalist who wanted to expose the dark secrets of the rural India. He had heard stories of witch doctors who practiced black magic and sacrificed animals and humans to appease their evil gods. He decided to investigate one such village in Bihar, where he had received a tip from a local source. He arrived at the village on a cloudy evening and was greeted by his source, a man named Ramesh. Ramesh was a school teacher who had witnessed some of the atrocities committed by the witch doctor and his followers. He agreed to help Rajesh in exchange for some money and protection. Ramesh took Rajesh to his house, where he offered him some tea and biscuits. He told him that the witch doctor was a powerful and feared man who had a large influence over the villagers. He said that the witch doctor would perform rituals every full moon night, where he would summon evil spirits and curse anyone who opposed him. He also said that the witch doctor had a secret cave, where he kept his victims and his tools of black magic. Rajesh was intrigued by Ramesh's story and asked him if he could take him to the cave. Ramesh hesitated, but agreed to do so after Rajesh promised him more money. He said that they had to wait until midnight, when the witch doctor and his followers would leave for their ritual. At midnight, Rajesh and Ramesh sneaked out of the house and headed towards the cave. They had to cross a dense forest, where they heard strange noises and saw eerie shadows. Rajesh felt a chill run down his spine, but he ignored it and followed Ramesh. They reached the cave, which was hidden behind some bushes. Ramesh told Rajesh to be quiet and careful, as the cave might be booby-trapped. They entered the cave, which was dark and damp. They used their flashlights to see their way. The cave was full of horrors. They saw bones, skulls, bloodstains, candles, idols, pentagrams, and other symbols of black magic. They also saw cages, where they saw some animals and humans who were still alive, but mutilated and tortured. Rajesh felt sick to his stomach, but he continued to explore the cave. He found a small room, where he saw a table with a laptop and a camera. He realized that the witch doctor was recording his crimes and uploading them to the dark web. He decided to take the laptop and the camera as evidence. He also saw a diary on the table, which he opened. The diary was written in Hindi, and it contained the witch doctor's confessions and plans. Rajesh read some of the entries and was shocked by what he learned. The witch doctor was not only practicing black magic, but he was also experimenting with genetic engineering and biotechnology. He was creating hybrid creatures by combining animal and human DNA, using his victims as test subjects. He was also planning to create an army of these creatures and unleash them on the world. Rajesh felt a surge of anger and disgust. He decided to expose the witch doctor's crimes to the world. He took the laptop, the camera, and the diary and put them in his backpack. He then looked for Ramesh, who was waiting for him outside the room. He told Ramesh that they had to leave immediately, as they had found enough evidence to bring down the witch doctor. Ramesh nodded and followed him. They ran towards the exit of the cave, but before they could reach it, they heard a loud roar behind them. They turned around and saw a monstrous creature blocking their way. The creature was half human and half lion. It had a human torso with a lion's head, mane, paws, and tail. It had red eyes, sharp teeth, and long claws. It looked at Rajesh and Ramesh with hunger and hatred. Rajesh recognized the creature as one of the witch doctor's creations. He realized that they had fallen into a trap. The witch doctor had anticipated their arrival and had left one of his creatures behind to guard the cave. Rajesh shouted at Ramesh to run for his life. He took out his gun from his holster and fired at the creature. The bullets hit the creature's body but did not seem to hurt it much. The creature roared again and lunged at Rajesh. Rajesh dodged its attack but dropped his backpack in the process. The creature grabbed his backpack with its mouth and tore it apart. Rajesh watched in horror as his evidence was destroyed by the creature's jaws. He felt helpless and hopeless. He looked at Ramesh, who was running towards the exit of the cave. He hoped that Ramesh would make it out alive. He then looked at the creature, who was staring at him with a malicious grin. He knew that he had no chance of escaping. He closed his eyes and waited for his death. The creature pounced on him and ripped him apart. The end. If you enjoyed listening this story, please comment.